So we're going to just show you, it's very simple. This is how you make authentic Montreal style poutine. Start with about 3 potatoes. This size is fine. Take your favorite ones. Make sure they're clean, ready to go. And hand cut fries are really nice if you want to use that. And then you're just going to cut those to size. And so, this is how we do it. So that's a really good size for a fry. You're going to do that until you have enough fries cut for the number of people that you want. So figure a potato or a potato and a half for each person that's going to be enjoying the poutine. Right, so you can prepare the potatoes in a couple of different ways. Of course, you can bake them if you like, but if you're really going for the traditional, authentic poutine, you're going to want to deep fry your French fries. So you get your, you put your burner, put your fire, as they say, at about medium, and about a cup to a cup and a half of oil is going to go in your skillet. And you're going to wait till that heats up. And usually you have enough time to go to prepare and cut your French fries while your oil is heating up. Okay, so the gravy couldn't be simpler. You put about a half a cup of cold water into a saucepan. It's really important that you don't heat it. Then just open the packet. Put the packet into the water. And you stir it in. So you want to make sure all these little lumps get worked out in the cool or cold water. Okay, so once you got it started, you put it on to medium heat. And then if there's any little lumps left in there, you can just take a whisk and you'll whisk that out. You want to keep an eye on that. But it doesn't take a ton of heat. You want to be careful that you don't burn it, right? So, and that's it. And then we'll have gravy in just a few minutes. So now it's time to put your French fries in the hot oil. You want to be very careful with this, obviously. You don't want to overcrowd. You don't want to overcrowd your pan. It's important that the French fries have lots of room around them so they can cook. And you want enough space too that you can move them around a little bit and just let them bubble. And when they're ready, you're going to see they're going to change color. And they'll look crispy, but the other thing is they'll really start to float. And this is going to take about, depending on how hot your oil is, and remember, you don't want the oil too hot because you don't want it to burn. If it starts smoking, it's too high. You've got to turn your heat down. So, and then you just want to keep an eye on those. And like I said, it'll take about anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how thick your French fries are cut and how hot your oil is. All right, so the next thing you want to do is get your crazy curds ready. So when the California crazy curds come, they're usually in pretty large chunks. Those are a little bit bigger than what we need for the poutine. So we're going to we can cut those in fourths, but that's about the right size of the cheese curd that you're going to want. And you want to be really generous with this, and we'll show you here that you want to be generous and have lots of cheese curd in there, so it's just Super gooey and delicious. Oh man, that smells so good. Now, in your kit, you're going to have mellow yellow, the plain. You're going to have herby curd, herbs and spices, and lonely goat garlic. And the herby curd is a little cracked pepper, a little cumin, and a little bit of garlic. And the lonely goat garlic is really garlicky. But if you share it, you won't be lonely. So you can mix it up a little bit and see what you like. But for the really traditional poutine, you're going to use the mellow yellow, the plain, and you'll see it's just delicious. Okay, so when your French fries are floating and they look nice and brown and crispy, you can take them out. You'll want to have a container with some paper towel, and whatever you're ladling them out of the hot oil with, you make sure that that has holes in it so that hot oil can strain back into your pan. So when your gravy looks like this, you're all set to go. And so now we're just going to salt up our French fries, and we're going to start building our poutine. Right, so you want to be nice and generous with your favorite salt. Shake that up. And then you're ready. So what you'll do is you want to do a layer of French fries, a layer of curd, and now it's time for the gravy, and you can be really generous with the gravy. And there's your authentic Montreal-style poutine. And in a few seconds, these curds are going to melt and get really, really gooey. But it's just that easy. So now, just enjoy it.